248 hours under the rubble. No food, no water, only hope. This is the story of Mira. April 2nd, 2024, a sudden catastrophe struck Taiwan. The most powerful earthquake in 25 years claimed the lives of 18 people, and on September 11th, 2022, a powerful 7.6 magnitude earthquake rocked Papua New Guinea. On January 15th, 2022, the eruption of the Hunga Tonga Hunga Hapai volcano sent shockwaves around the globe. The massive explosion launched a towering plume of ash and gas. 248 hours under the rubble. No food, no water, only hope. This is the story of Mira, a 12-year-old girl who survived for 10 days, becoming a symbol of resilience. But behind her miraculous survival lies a terrifying truth. The February 6th, 2023 earthquake in Turkey and Syria tore open a rupture over 300 kilometers long, shifting the earth by up to 4 meters. An immense event the world will never forget. A quiet night in Gaziantep, Turkey. People drifted off to sleep, unaware that everything was about to change forever. Just a few hours later, at exactly 4:17 a.m., the ground began to tremble. A massive earthquake measuring 7.8 on the Richter scale shook the entire region to its core. And then, at 4:17 a.m., the earth shook. A powerful 7.8 magnitude earthquake erupted near Gaziantep, unleashing a force equivalent to 8 million tons of TNT. But it wasn't over. Just 9 hours later, a 7.5 magnitude aftershock struck, obliterating what little was left standing. A 300-kilometer rupture with the ground shifting as much as 4 meters. Southern Turkey and northern Syria were plunged into a living nightmare. Over 50,000 lives lost. In Turkey alone, 44,218 people perished, with 5,914 more in Syria. Tens of thousands of homes reduced to rubble, along with bridges and roads wiped off the map. A vast region left in ruins. Yet amidst the devastation, the extraordinary story of Mira emerges. 248 hours, Mira lay beneath the rubble with no water, no food, only hope. And then a miracle happened. After 10 days, she was pulled from the wreckage in Kahramanmaraş, Turkey. Her survival became a symbol of resilience in the face of disaster. Hope endures, even in the darkest moments of despair. The February 6, 2023 earthquake stands as one of the most catastrophic disasters in history. Yet amidst the pain and loss, Mira's story serves as proof of one profound truth. Hope can arise even in the harshest of circumstances. Are we as humanity truly prepared for disasters of this scale in the future? Do we have enough time to learn and be ready for even worse? Share your thoughts in the comments below. April 2nd, 2024, a sudden catastrophe struck Taiwan. The most powerful earthquake in 25 years claimed the lives of 18 people and left over 1,155 injured. Hualien was left in ruins, and the aftershocks aren't over yet. Hualien, a peaceful city on Taiwan's eastern coast, had its world turned upside down in just 35 seconds. A 7.4 magnitude earthquake, striking only 18 kilometers away, plunged the entire city into a living nightmare. At 8 a.m., the ground trembled violently. No one could have predicted the destructive force that was about to unfold. In just 35 seconds, everything shattered. Buildings crumbled, tunnels collapsed, landslides erupted. Nowhere was safe. But it didn't stop there. Just 13 minutes later, a powerful 6.4 aftershock rocked Hualien once again. Rescue efforts became a daunting challenge as relentless aftershocks struck, plunging residents deeper into despair. This was the largest earthquake Taiwan had experienced in 25 years. The force of nature unleashed its fury upon Hualien, leaving 18 dead and over 1,155 injured. Buildings tilted and collapsed, all in the blink of an eye. 35 seconds was all it took to change everything. Taiwan is now on the path to recovery, but the scars will remain forever. This earthquake serves as a stark reminder of life's fragility and the importance of unity in the face of disaster. But the question remains, are we prepared for the next one? This earthquake is just one of many natural disasters, and no one knows what might come next. On September 11th, 2022, a powerful 7.6 magnitude earthquake rocked Papua New Guinea. 2.5 million people, equivalent to 475,000 households, were living within 95 kilometers of the epicenter. Regions like Morobe and Goroka were hit the hardest, with the ground shaking violently and landslides tearing through the landscape. This wasn't just an earthquake, it was a terrifying catastrophe. Before the earthquake struck, Papua New Guinea was a peaceful country. Traditional villages nestled in the eastern highlands, where people mainly lived off agriculture. Their simple gardens and humble homes were the foundation of their livelihood. But then, in just a matter of minutes, everything changed forever. Then, at 9:46 a.m. on September 11th, the ground began to shake. A massive 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck with its epicenter in Kainantu, in the eastern highlands of Papua New Guinea. Just an hour later, a second quake, this time a 5.0 magnitude hit, escalating the crisis. The earth cracked open, homes crumbled, and chaos engulfed everything in its path. In just a few short minutes, more than 389 homes collapsed in Madang town. Another 1,076 homes, from permanent structures to traditional houses, were destroyed or severely damaged. Areas like Leh, Huon, Markham, and Nawab also suffered significant losses. Many were left homeless with nowhere to turn. Over 191 food gardens were wiped out, threatening the livelihoods of thousands of people. After the initial tremors, the death toll quickly rose. It started at 7, then increased to 12, and finally, 21 people were reported dead. More than 42 were injured, with many still fighting to survive. With 2.5 million people and 475,000 households affected, this was a disaster that will never be forgotten. Although the aftermath of the disaster was devastating, the people of Papua New Guinea were not alone. Relief efforts poured in from around the world. Locals came together, supporting one another through the hardship. But the lingering question remains, are we truly prepared to face the next disaster? Can we better prepare for future disasters? Earthquakes may be unpredictable, but preparation is essential. Let's take action now, before it's too late. January 1st, 2024, a sudden earthquake lifted the Noto Peninsula by up to 4 meters, revealing 4.4 square kilometers of new land from the ocean floor. Minazuki Bay expanded by 250 meters, and the coastline of Suzu City extended by 175 meters, an unprecedented event in the history of Japan. Before the earthquake, the Noto Peninsula was a peaceful land. But on January 1st, 2024, everything changed. A series of small tremors continuously shook the area, as if warning of something terrifying on the horizon. Suddenly, the strongest earthquake since the 2011 Tohoku disaster struck, with a magnitude of 7.6 on the Richter scale. At 8 a.m., 2 epicenters erupted simultaneously along the same fault line, a rare phenomenon. Powerful seismic waves spread in both directions, causing devastating tremors. The aftermath was horrifying. Over 400 people lost their lives, 1,300 were injured, and 170,000 structures across 9 prefectures were severely damaged. After the earthquake, nearly 1,000 landslides crippled roads, blocked rivers, and isolated villages. However, the most remarkable aspect was the speed of evacuation, thanks to modern technology. Data from smartphones revealed that half of mobile phone users began evacuating within just 6 to 7 minutes. Compared to the 2011 Tohoku earthquake, this time was cut in half due to the remarkable advancements in the earthquake warning system. But perhaps the most astonishing aspect was the miraculous transformation of the Noto Peninsula. Minazuki Bay expanded by 250 meters, and the coastline of Suzu City stretched an additional 175 meters. In just a moment, part of the ocean had turned into land, creating 4.4 square kilometers of new terrain. The Noto earthquake, with a magnitude of 7.6 on the Richter scale, not only claimed over 400 lives, but also permanently altered the geography of Japan. Technology may have saved thousands, but this disaster remains a stark reminder of nature's terrifying power. The expansion of the Noto Peninsula may be just the beginning of further geological changes. Are even greater disasters looming ahead, and will humanity be capable of facing them? On January 15, 2022, the eruption of the Hunga Tonga Hunga Hapai volcano sent shockwaves around the globe. The massive explosion launched a towering plume of ash and gas 58 kilometers into the atmosphere. Tsunami waves up to 15 meters high swept away everything in their path, and the deafening blast was heard as far as New Zealand, over 2,300 kilometers away. This wasn't just an eruption, it was the most catastrophic natural disaster in over 30 years. The Tonga region sits along the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most volcanically active zones on Earth. Just 65 kilometers off Tonga's coast, beneath the ocean's surface, lies the Hunga Tonga volcano. For years, this area was known for its dangerous potential, but no one could have predicted that on January 15, 2022, a catastrophic explosion would not only shake the entire region, but send shockwaves far beyond. The disaster officially began on that fateful afternoon. At 5:15 p.m. local time, the main explosion occurred, unleashing a massive shockwave. The energy from the blast was equivalent to hundreds of millions of tons of TNT, sending ash soaring all the way up into the stratosphere. Immediately after, massive tsunami waves, some as high as 15 meters, crashed into the shores, sweeping away everything in their path. The tsunami didn't just strike Tonga, it spread across the entire Pacific, from Japan to Chile, and even reached the west coast of the United States. The sheer devastation was staggering, and the sound of the explosion echoed as far as New Zealand. The ash plume from the explosion reached an astonishing height of over 58 kilometers into the atmosphere. The sound of the blast could be heard from as far as 2,300 kilometers away. It was as if the entire Pacific was engulfed in nature's fury. This was the most powerful volcanic eruption in over 30 years. After the eruption, more than 100 homes were completely destroyed, and thousands of people were forced to evacuate. The international community responded quickly, with aid coming from New Zealand, Australia, and many other nations. But the road to recovery will be long, and Tonga, a small nation, has been left devastated. But is this really the end? Or are we merely witnessing the beginning of more disasters to come? With the dangerous Pacific Ring of Fire, can we truly be prepared for what the future holds? 3,400 aftershocks, 35,000 structures destroyed, $34 million in damages. It all began at 8:43 a.m. on July 27, 2022, when a powerful 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck Abra, with its epicenter buried 17 kilometers beneath the surface. What unleashed this catastrophic disaster? Before that fateful day, Luzon was a peaceful island. No one could have imagined that in just a matter of seconds, everything would change forever. But it wasn't just Luzon that suffered. This seismic shockwave rippled through over 40 regions, including the capital Manila, located more than 400 kilometers away from the epicenter. At exactly 8:43 a.m., a massive jolt tore through Luzon. The 7.0 magnitude quake shook the entire island, with its impact spreading from Abra all the way to Manila. The ground cracked open and buildings collapsed in an instant. Even after the ground stopped shaking, the aftershocks kept coming. At least 11 people lost their lives and 615 were injured. In the following days, over 3,400 aftershocks continued to rattle the region, bringing down thousands more homes. 3,400 aftershocks, 35,000 structures destroyed, $34 million in damages. This earthquake dealt severe devastation not only to Luzon, but also to areas over 400 kilometers away. This disaster not only shattered buildings, but also left thousands of families in anguish. While Luzon may rebuild, the memories of that day will remain etched in people's minds forever. But the question remains, when will the next earthquake strike? And will we be ready? This was the most powerful earthquake to hit Croatia in over 140 years. The damage to infrastructure and property reached a staggering 4.8 billion euros. Huge numbers. But that's just the beginning of a terrifying story. Before December 29th, Petrinja was a small, peaceful town in Croatia. Life moved slowly, calmly, but in just a matter of seconds, everything changed forever. At 12:19 p.m., no one could have predicted that the strongest earthquake in over a century was silently approaching. In just seconds, the ground violently shook, buildings began to collapse, and panic erupted throughout the town. Over 36 people were injured, some of them critically. Entire buildings were reduced to rubble. As aftershocks continued to strike, the people could do nothing but hold their breath and wait. The final number? 4.8 billion euros. A staggering loss, but the pain endured by the people of Croatia was far greater. This was the most powerful earthquake the country had faced in 140 years. But amidst the devastation, the people of Croatia rose up. Over 1,100 buildings have been rebuilt, and thousands of residents are returning home, rising from the rubble. But the question remains, can Croatia avoid a disaster like this in the future? The answer is still unclear. In the past 10 years, this region has experienced 7,993 earthquakes with magnitudes of 4.0 or higher. But on March 10, 2024, a powerful 5.9 magnitude quake struck Mindanao. At a depth of 27 kilometers, this earthquake didn't just shake the ground. It unleashed hidden dangers that are hard to predict. Can you imagine the sheer terror of that moment? The Mindanao region, located at the intersection of major tectonic plates, has endured thousands of earthquakes, from minor tremors below 4.0 on the Richter scale to more violent quakes like the one in 2024. But today, something even more terrifying has struck. At exactly 11:22 a.m., a deafening roar erupted from deep within the earth. The ground began to shake violently. Within seconds, a powerful earthquake had turned everything upside down. Even Davao de Oro, located about 150 kilometers away, was hit hard. After the main quake, a series of smaller aftershocks followed, disrupting rescue efforts. Davao de Oro, already affected by previous landslides, now faced even greater challenges. Over 7,993 earthquakes in the past 10 years, and this is just one of them. But what's even more terrifying is that it could be only the beginning. Mindanao is now facing an unprecedented seismic threat. Can we ever truly be ready for the next disaster? This time, the earthquake didn't result in significant casualties thanks to prior preparations. However, the aftershocks and landslides have claimed at least 28 lives. But could this be a warning of something far more catastrophic yet to come? Think back to the last time you felt the ground shake beneath your feet. It might have been just a small warning, or perhaps a sign of something far more terrifying on the horizon.
Witness it all. From walls of water crashing into the streets to lightning strikes that light up the sky, this is natural disasters caught on camera. Prepare to see chaos, awe, and a whole lot of, why was someone standing there? Buckle up, because when nature shows its power, it's a front row seat you'll never forget. When Mother Nature decides to play rough, even cars and houses don't stand a chance. It's like the ultimate game of toy blocks being swept away, showing us who's really in charge. Spoiler, it's not us. When the wind takes open-air living to a whole new level. Roofs flying, walls crumbling, Mother Nature's extreme renovation show just hit town. Who needs demolition crews when you've got a storm style? When the river decides it's moving day, even houses can't argue. Nature's force in action. No foundations are safe. When you mix curiosity with a soda bottle in a mysterious hole, explosive results. Not your average science experiment. Mother Nature's version of a surprise geyser. when the ground decides to turn into a campfire. Just another day in the forest, but with unexpected risks. When traffic meets a surprise mud tsunami, hold on to your seats, folks. Nature's roller coaster just got real, and everyone's in the splash zone. When natural disasters decide to redecorate the boardwalk, and boulders become the new beach accessory. Just a casual hike through the mountains, nothing special. Until the Earth decided to spice things up with a surprise rock slide. Time to channel your inner action hero and run. When you came for a light drizzle but ended up in a mud tsunami, umbrellas like, I tried. Watch out, folks! This volcano just went from calm to mega smoke show in the blink of an eye. If Mother Nature's goal was dramatic flair, she absolutely nailed the performance of a lifetime. Is it an iceberg or a giant frozen lasagna? Either way, Titanic 2.0 better watch out. This one's ready to flip the script on maritime history. When glaciers strike a pose, just an epic moment where nature says, watch this, as tons of ice decide to show off before crashing down in style. When life throws dust at your door, just stand back, watch, and hope no one's inside getting a surprise makeover. When a relaxing beach day suddenly becomes the ultimate wave, Mother Nature really turned up the drama. Grab your surfboard or run. When the earth roars and the ground crumbles, welcome to the ultimate demolition show. Brace yourself for this epic mining blast. When your peaceful backyard view suddenly transforms into an epic disaster movie. This avalanche brings snow, dirt, and unfiltered mountain rage. Grab some popcorn, folks. Nature's drama is live, loud, and impossible to miss. Who needs Hollywood? When your whole neighborhood decides to slide into the ocean like it's a water park adventure gone wrong. When your bridge decides it's had enough and pulls a vanishing act mid-storm. When Mother Nature decides to photobomb your scenic stroll with a surprise steam explosion. Who needs roller coasters? When the road says, I quit, and takes a dramatic plunge. No detour sign needed. When even the tree's like, hold on, Mother Nature, I'm not ready to When the bridge thought it was tough, but the storm said, "Nice try," and turned it into road confetti. When the mountain decides it's time for a makeover, no warning, just a dramatic landslide surprise for everyone watching. When natural disasters decide to bring an ominous orange haze, this ship sails directly into Mother Nature's intense filter effect. The crew on board probably didn't expect to end up in the middle of a surreal, otherworldly scene. Who ordered the dramatic atmosphere? When one massive boulder decides to take a tumble, causing an epic chain reaction rockfall, nature's version of a domino effect. When a routine tree-cutting job turns into the surprise of the day, this guy cuts through a hollow trunk, only to find a little dog making its grand entrance from inside. Talk about nature's hidden treasure. No one saw that barky twist coming. When you thought it was just a chilly day, but Mother Nature decides to pile a mountain of snow right next to your parked car. When the ground cracks open like a giant puzzle and the water starts sinking in, nature's way of saying, expect the unexpected. When Mother Earth decides she's done holding it together, and we're just here, front row seats to chaos. When locusts throw the biggest migration party ever, and you're invited, just bring a hat, some patience, and maybe a bug net. From scenic drive to action movie real quick. When the mountain decides to join the road trip uninvited. When you set up for a picnic, but nature brings a tornado to crash the party. When your GPS says, take a right, but Mother Nature says, take a plunge. When a casual road trip suddenly turns into a live episode of Twister, real life edition. Buckle up! Just a casual hike through the mountains, nothing special. Until the Earth decided to spice things up with a surprise rock slide. Time to channel your inner action hero and run. It started as a calm, beautiful day in the mountains. Then the cliff decided to put on a show. Mother Let's make it rain, but only over that one spot. Epic splash zone, right there. When lava meets you, it's nature's ultimate showdown. Fire and water face off in an explosive clash. Steam, sizzle, and sparks flying everywhere. Mother Earth's most dramatic chemistry experiment at its very finest. When an avalanche turns the mountainside into a rushing sea of snow, it's nature's most dramatic slip and slide. Watch out! This frosty tidal wave stops for no one. A chilling reminder of winter's raw power. Is it a rocket launch or the sun's dramatic exit? Either way, sky's on fire. When you mix curiosity with a soda bottle in a mysterious hole, explosive results. Not your average science experiment. Mother Nature's version of a surprise geyser. When Earth throws a fiery tantrum, the lava doesn't hold back. Explosion sparks and molten rock. Mother Nature's intense light show at its peak. Breaking news. Nature's way of saying don't touch the wires. Stay tuned for tree versus electricity saga. Breaking sky pancakes spotted over the mountains. Is it a UFO or just Mother Nature flexing her artistic side? Nature's power on full display. Glacier performs a dramatic mic drop, sending icebergs on a mission. Witness the ultimate clash of ice and water. Mother Nature isn't holding back. Climate change? More like climate rage. Plot twist. Trees are just nature's wrapping paper. Watch closely as this bark gets a peel-off spa treat. Refreshing, right? When the scenic river turns into an adventurous water ride. This bridge doesn't just connect, it keeps you guessing at every step. Who's ready for a splashy surprise journey through nature's unpredictable waterscape? When Mother Nature decides to unleash her inner artist, this breathtaking snow cascade isn't just an avalanche, it's a masterpiece in motion. Witness the raw power and beauty as the mountain roars to life in spectacular fashion. When the Earth decides to cook up some bubbling drama, this mud volcano is nature's slow-cooked masterpiece, simmering with mystery and power. Watch as the ground breathes and pulses with raw energy, an epic show of geological perfection. a frozen giant until crack! A chunk breaks off, crashing down like an icy avalanche in slow motion. Rocks on the move, this landslide tumbles down, turning the hillside into nature's wild, rocky roller coaster. Rock falls, landslides, and natural disasters. Oh my. When gravity decides to clock out, chaos takes over. From boulders crashing onto roads like Black Friday shoppers, to cliffs collapsing faster than your favorite fast food order disappears. We've got it all. These earth-shaking disasters were caught on camera just for you. So grab your popcorn, buckle up, and let's roll, literally, with the most jaw-dropping rockfall action you'll ever witness. When nature plays dodgeball, cars become unwilling contestants. Rock slide chaos, vehicles flip, and drivers scramble. Mother Earth proves no traffic. Jam stands a chance against her dramatic entrances. Just when you thought your commute was rocky enough, Mother Nature drops the ultimate roadblock. When the mountain sends you a special delivery right in the lane. Just another day of dodging giant rocks on the road. Just another drive, right? Wrong. When a landslide takes over the road, even this orange truck's got front row seats. When the mountain decides to unleash its wrath, there's no stopping the chaos. Explosions shake the cliffside, sending dust and rocks tumbling in an epic display of nature's power. The town below braces as the debris rushes down in a smoky avalanche, transforming a peaceful day into an action movie scene. Just another reminder that mountains don't mess around. Stay back, folks. Nature's in charge. When the mountains get moody, even the trees take a dive. Dust clouds, dirt, and rocks, all racing down the slope like they're late for a meeting. It's nature's high-speed chase, and we're just here holding our breath. Don't blink! When the mountain decides to remodel itself, just casually breaking off into the abyss. Nature's extreme makeover. When the cliff says, nope, and drops you, nature's extreme version of trusted. When you're just out for a peaceful mountain drive, and the cliff suddenly decides to join you. Nature's way of saying, welcome to the danger zone. Brace yourself. When Monday hits you like a landslide, zero warnings, maximum chaos. Guess that road is officially on vacation. Breaking news. Dog defies gravity and danger to conquer the landslide of doom. Hold on to your seats, folks. Rock slides mean splash zones. Nature's way of cannonballing into the ocean with style and dust. When mountains throw tantrums, dust storms steal the show. Earth's surprise party. Rock slides and dirt showers for unsuspecting cars. Free mud spa upgrade included. No one asked, but everyone's invited. Mother Nature's thrill ride in action. The mountain is throwing rocks like it's in a blockbuster movie scene. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is a rock, solid spectacle. That excavator driver just unleashed a road bolt. And what do our fearless spectators do? Whip out their phones, of course. Why run when you can risk it for the gram? Luckily, everyone's safe. Just a casual day on the cliffside? Who knew watching rocks fall could be this intense? Nature's drama, 100% live. When the glacier unleashes its inner rage, wave making like a boss. Water park thrills, nature's way. Construction drama unfolds. When the site decides to breathe out one mighty dusty exhale, cue the epic soundtrack. Just your typical road trip, nature's version of a surprise splash zone. Just another peaceful mountain drive until the rocks decide to join the party. Nature's way of keeping us on our toes. When the mountain goes, surprise, and brings half its hillside down. Just another reminder that Mother Nature doesn't even invite to crash the party. She's the whole event. When the mountain decides it's done holding it all together. Just Mother Nature showing off her slide skills. Just when you thought the mountain was solid, whoosh! It's like nature's own roller coaster. Except nobody asked for this wild ride. When you realize the mountain has other plans, better start running. When the mountain decides to put on a dramatic show, just hope you're watching from a safe distance. Just another day when the mountain decides to redecorate its base. Watch in awe as tons of earth cascade like nature's epic waterfall. If only this remodeling came with a warning sign. Grab your popcorn. Mother Nature's show is on. When a peaceful beach walk turns into a sprint for survival. Those cliffs really know how to drop the drama. When you poke a harmless rock and suddenly it's an action movie, lesson learned. Don't mess with mountain giants. When boredom hits and someone says, hey, let's send this massive rock flying. What could possibly go wrong? When the mountain decides to sneeze and it's in landslide, run for cover. Nature's throwing a tantrum. When your brilliant idea involves loosening a cliff rock and nature responds with a full-on rock slide. Adventure level 100. When your peaceful walk turns into an Indiana Jones rock-dodging marathon. Just another day of casual chaos by the lake, folks. When Mother Nature decides it is showtime, even mountains cannot resist a dramatic entrance. Dust, rocks, and a sprinkle of nope for good measure. Hold on to your hard hats. Mother Nature doesn't hold back. Cliff meets ocean with a bang. Cue the epic splash. Attention, thrill seekers. The mountain just unleashed its inner beast with an epic dust avalanche crashing down the slope. Brace yourself for nature's wildest roller coaster. No tickets needed, just a whole lot of courage. When nature decides to remodel, that cliff just dropped a whole lot of attitude. Dust. Just another day watching Mother Nature's surprise show. Brace yourselves, folks. It's rockfall season. When the mountain decides decides to rearrange itself, roads turn into rivers of rocks. Proceed with caution or popcorn. When the mountain says nope, and gravity hosts the ultimate plot twist. Nature's way of keeping us humble. When bravery meets bad timing, Nature's Encore reminds us who's really running the show. When bravery meets bad timing, Nature's Encore reminds us who's really running the show. Mother Nature rolls the dice. This boulder didn't come to play, it came to crush dreams, literally.
Hit the tree.
Nature's fastball meets human engineering. Net catches chaos, and the crowd holds its breath. Mother Earth sneezed, no allergy meds strong enough for that. When the mountain decides to give an unannounced rock concert, it really brings down the house. Nature's way of saying rock on, literally and loudly. When the dirt decides it is time for a mudslide makeover, walls do not win. When a cliff decides to dive headfirst, gravity is undefeated, and Mother Earth drops the mic. When glaciers rage quit, the splash zone is real. Icebergs going for the ultimate mic drop. When Mother Nature says, shake things up, hold tight, dust storms are the new confetti. Rockfall, extravaganza hits hard. Mountains boulders turn highway obstacles. Nature's unexpected game of dodge the rocks leaves drivers with serious reflex training. Nature's cliffhanger special when the ground says, I'm out of here, in a big sandy drop.
Whoa.
Nature's dust storm party. When mountains decide to make the biggest dramatic exit, smoke effects included. A 2-second thriller. This boulder races down, barely missing its target. A car that wins the Luckiest Vehicle of the Day award. Close calls redefine adrenaline. Trucks and roads become her unsuspecting guests. Blink, and nature's got the biggest surprise act. When cliffs throw a tantrum, you get a front row seat to nature's dirt avalanche special. No tickets required, just pure chaotic grandeur. Incoming. This hillside's turning into a dust storm expressway. Nature's got no brakes today. Warning. When nature decides to let loose, even the trees go for a ride. Just sit back, relax, and hope you're not in the path. When mountains start breathing smoke, you know it's about to get real. Rocks tumble, dust flies, Mother Nature's thrill ride. This mountain isn't holding back, sending dust clouds and boulders crashing down like a natural fireworks show. The ground shakes, the rocks tumble, and a whole new landscape is forming before our eyes. A dramatic reminder of just how powerful nature can be. Stand back, folks. This is Mother Earth in action. Decide to shower, they don't hold back. Rockfall, waterfall alert. Nature's intense spectacle in action. When dust and debris cover the sky, you know something epic just went down. Nature's grand finale, complete with a smoke show and mountainside plunge. This forest got a wild surprise, and we're just here for the spectacle.